Hello guys, this is Reese from Bommarito St. Peter's Volkswagen in St. Louis. Today I'm bringing you a 2020 Volkswagen Passat S. This particular car features a 2.0 liter turbo, 17-inch alloy wheels, cloth interior. It will also have an AM/FM satellite radio, backup camera, Bluetooth, blind spot monitoring, rear traffic alert, and front assist, which is your autonomous emergency braking up front. It features LED headlights, LED running lights, LED tail lights, Passat badging on the trunk, chrome covered exhaust tips on the back at the base of the bumper, turn signals integrated into the front mirrors. As you look at those LED headlights and running lights. It's a bit of a refresh for the Passat for 2020. A little more sculpted, a rounder back end, kind of reminiscent of the Arteon. There's a look at those exhaust tips incorporated into the bumper. Let's take a look inside. So inside, it's going to feel a lot more like the older Passats did. There's a few refinements here. The seat texture for the cloth seats is different. It's a little more carved or a little more embroidered. So there's a look at that nice little pattern in the seats there. The plastic wrap steering wheel. Last year there was not a Passat S, so 2018 was the last year for Passat S. So there's been a couple refinements since this is the first model since 2018 for the S. It's a value priced car, value filled car as well. This is great for tall drivers. You're 6'4", 6'5". This is a car you need to look at because it's going to give you comfort for driving, and you're not going to steal a seat from behind the driver if they have their seat back. Even with the seat all the way back, there's still going to be leg room for another tall passenger in the back. I'm 6'1" and I can fit behind the seat all the way back. So let's get started. This does have power door locks right there. Down below, power windows with one touch up, one touch down, and window locks. A remote trunk release right here. Now this is a little more contoured now, where the trunk release is over here more than over here. That's a subtle change. Hood release is down here behind the door. Still features automatic headlights. Your dimmer switch is right there. Turn signal still in the same place here. Cruise control on the steering wheel like it always has been, or it has been for the last few years. Volume control for the stereo is right there. Again, this is a flat bottom plastic steering wheel here. Your Google and Android, or your Google or Android Auto and Siri functionality are all right here with this little push button, push and hold. As long as your phone is plugged into that USB right there, you're using App Connect for Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, you'll be able to do commands that way. Also, here's your song skip, preset skip, station skip. Instrument cluster looks pretty much the same. There's a red accent now behind the tachometer and the speedometer on the screen there. But that center LCD screen in the middle, that little rectangle, is still customizable where you can change things there. Speed warning, fuel economy, travel distance, miles to empty, etc. You can also tab over using these silver tabs here to change display here, and there's your assistance, the rear traffic alert, blind spot monitoring, and also front assist. So those are all still the same. Blind spot monitoring still on the mirror on this car. Rear traffic alert and front assist remain unchanged. So some things that are different, some other things, these vents. They're nice and linear now, nice straight long line across. Some of you remember when there used to be an analog clock up here, and then in 2018 they deleted that and put it hazards up here and the word Passat up here. Well, that's gone now too. It's a nice linear straight line across for the vents. This radio is also a little bit of an upgrade. It's a flat touchscreen surface. It's pretty intuitive. You don't have to mash on it or anything like previous Passats you did. But there is a little bit of a chrome accent in between each of these little menu options here. I kind of like it. Gives it a different look, different feel. And this isn't going to show up fingerprints as easily as the glossier ones because it's more of a matte finish, kind of like a LED TV screen. It does have AM, FM, and satellite. Gone is the CD player. I don't believe there was a CD player in the S. Actually, there may have been. I don't remember now in the 18S, but there is no CD player. So you just have AM, FM, satellite, and SD card right there. The buttons are moved down below. Nice piano black finish around here, and it's kind of aluminum finish across the dash and in the doors. Again, there's a look at that seat. Single zone climate zone here, so your temperatures here, fan speed here, and then vent settings are here. USB is right here in front of the shifter, 12-volt charger right there. This is the only USB in the car, so you have one USB up here with a 12-volt. Behind the seat, we'll look at that in a minute, but there's no plug-ins back there behind the seat for the S. Here's a look at the glove box. Nice big glove box there. TPMS, the tire reset button right there. And there's your hidden shelf for your manuals up there. A lot of people swear they didn't get manuals with their car. It's on this hidden shelf up here. Great space saving setup there. Above, you have a vanity mirror on each side. No light above it on the S. There's going to be 4 trims this year. So there will be an S, an SE, an R-Line, and an SEL. Sunroof, or I'm sorry, sun glass holder right there. And then, of course, your dome light settings right here. Nice armrest that's tailored right here. A little bit of storage in there, not a whole lot there. In the past, these would slide forward and back. Does not appear that it does that this year. Standard e-brake right there. Seats are nice and comfortable. And the driver's side seat is 100% manual, as well as the passenger side seat over there. So there's a loop right here under the seat. Slide forward and back. And then over on this side, there's your 2 handles here. This is for your seat back. And then this one in a pumping action raises and lowers the seat. So let's take a look at the back seat. And I apologize, my window sticker fell down here. The sticky wore off a little bit there. So I'm going to reattach that. And we're going to go over the sticker real quick. On this window sticker, $24,235. The only extras on this one are going to be the monster mats and the roadside assistance kit in the rear. But $24,235 is going to be a decent price for this car. Here's a look at the rear seats right here. Nice and spacious. As we look around, latch hookups for the seats are right here. Armrest with a cup holder right there. Headrests are embedded right there, or same as before. Here's a look through from the back seat to the front. So you see your instrument cluster, the radio layout, all of that right there. Now back here, there are no vents. Back here, vents are under the seats again. On both sides, no vents here, no plug-ins here, no 12-volt, no USB. Kind of wondering what they were thinking there. I kind of think they should have put at least a USB or a 12-volt there. Let's take a look at the trunk. Now, Passats are known for... Oh, one other thing before I do that. I forget here. Point out the knee space here. Look at all of the room that I have from the tip of my knees forward to the back of the seat. And the seats are sculpted. I'm 6'1", and I'm not even close to touching that seat. Pretty nice. You can even cross your legs back here. So let's take a look at that trunk. On the trunk, it does say Passat on the back. That's new. Kind of reminiscent of the Arteon as well. Here's a look at that large trunk. Here's your monster mats right here. Roadside assistance kit, and then cargo blocks. You still are going to have a compact spare underneath the floor right here. So there's your spare. It's not a donut. And these seats will fold flat. If you pull these little seat pulls right here. Let's go ahead and close that trunk and show you the seats folded down. So there's the seats right there. And then just grab the headrest, folds down. Same with the other seat there. So there's a nice view of the seat. And then look through to the trunk. Most space in the class, more than Camry, more than Maxima, more than Malibu, more than anything else in the class. It is the largest interior cabin in the class. So here's a look at this car. This car is going to feature a 4-year, 50,000 mile bumper-to-bumper warranty from Volkswagen. And if you buy from me at Bommarito St. Peter's here in St. Louis, we're also going to give you a 10-year, 200,000 mile engine and powertrain warranty. This is nationwide. That's right, nationwide. You live in Phoenix, you live in Poughkeepsie, you live in Portland, You live anywhere in the US, that's a nationwide warranty. Just come in and buy from me, fly in, drive out. Also, we're going to give you 3 years of free maintenance. On the new 2020s, Volkswagen's giving you 2 years of maintenance. We're going to add that 3rd year for you. So you're not going to pay for a single maintenance trip, oil change, or tire rotation for the first 3 years. If you're interested in this car, please give me a call, 636-290-4257, 636-290-4257, or on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube at Reese Sells Cars. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good day.